pull off his stick and back out to center ice to Sabrango. Snaps out ahead to Bedard. In comes Connor Bedard with McTavish. Bedard shoots, scores! Connor Bedard with a lightning strike, and Canada's got a 1-0 lead.
Missed it about 30 seconds later. Adjusts the sights, drag and pull. Yeah, I got it this time. I'll get it that 8 inches inside the post that I need, and velocity rips it by Berzinch. And Bedard is comfortable scoring goals at the World Juniors.
Battling at it. Give a stick on that. Now Thompson. Rink wide to Waugh. Cormier shoots, scores! Lucas Cormier snaps it home. 5 seconds to go in the power play, and Canada's back on top.
33 goals this year in the Quebec leagues. It's innocent looking wrister on a fellow pass back, and Forster doing a nice job from the Berzinch, making him work.
That hit something?
Cormier's got his head up. Now maybe a piece of Eric Manis, but just under.
Mason McTavish. Back for Bedard. Stankovic calling for it. Back at the point is Zellweger. To Bedard. Works that back to Zellweger. Long shot, scores! Another defenseman strikes on the power play. Canada's got a 3-1 lead.
And take a look at look at the bodies. Are you kidding me? Berzinch trying to stand upright so he can see through almost all 4 of his guys. Stanghoven, McTavish, they're there as well. He can't spot it. It's an easy save if he could see it, but he can't see it. And the challenge is
Hodas. Long shot, that floats wide. Lifted back to center ice. Hodas mishandled it. In comes Ridley Gregg. Rolling puck. Gregg works in. Charlotte scores! One-handed Ridley Gregg, and it's 4-1.
Hodas and fends him off. Oh my, not only he possessed it on his backhand, and most guys would have to shove it on their backhand, but watch, one-handed, he stick handles it to his forehand and then flicks it. He changes the angle and flicks it.
Back for Gregg. Before a hard shot, Berzinch to save. Gregg. Feeds back across, shot, score, Dufour! William Dufour fires it home, and the Quebec League's leading goal scorer from last year makes it 5-2.
Quickly, and they can just give me another shot at him. Gregg draws in lots of players for slides in a soft spot on the ice, and he's able to really load up this wrist or short side. Quick release underneath the glove of Berzinch, and
Bedard dancing at the top, flips it back across. What a pass to McTavish. Back for Bedard. In tight, scores! They throw it around, and Bedard and McTavish with the chemistry, and it's a 1-0 lead.
how about this two-man game? Working the top of the slot, little give and go. You draw in 2, throw it to space, and then get open yourself. First it's Bedard draws 2, gets it to McTavish. He draws 2, gets it back to Bedard, and 2 games, 2 goals for the goal-scoring machine, Connor Bedard.
Oliver Stumpel, the son of longtime NHLer Joseph Stumpel, as Gregg steps out of the box, and the centering pass goes to Cooley. Will Cooley in, shoots, scores! Moments after the penalty kill ends, Cooley busts in, and Canada makes it 2-0.
Bad decision here by Petrovitsky to step up on Gregg. He's got no support behind him, and he's got tired bodies trying to back check, which leaves Cooley in alone. And strong play on the wall by McTavish, and then Gregg, and then a really nice finish. That's a 5-hole shot.
Guitar from Slovenia moved there as a teenager. That pass picked up by Cooley. Takes it back across. Score! Brennan Othman off the turnover, and it's 3-0 Canada. And Will Cooley right in the middle of things again.
Behind their own net. And Grosh kicks it right up onto the stick of Cooley. Cooley doesn't just pass it right away. As soon as he gets the puck, he knows where Othman is, and he knows he's going to give it to him. But he takes a couple steps forward, gets that Cozy to commit, gets the defenseman step forward, which means an open net for Osman. If he passes it right away, Latkozi's going to be deeper, and he's going to have a better chance to get over there.
Pass into Forster. Zellweger tries to center for Johnson. Bouncing puck for Stankoven. Picked back up. Zellweger shoots, scores! Off the arm of Latkozi and in, and it's 4-0.
Nice release. We're going to take a look at this. Very close to being offside on the entrance. There's the entry. Kent Johnson get across early, not sure, but through traffic, flips the shoulder. And Zellweger does a great job. Puck way out in front of him on his off foot, able to get enough velocity to get it up and over. Close Cormier can get if he wants to shoot from there. They're going to let Cormier walk almost to the hash marks.
Now Johnson walks into the feed from Bedard. Rebound, scores! Stankoven on the final on 3, and it's 5-0.
Attention, look how high Slovakia gets up to challenge him. Well, and then you challenge Cormier. Johnson's got all kinds of room, and a little pass off the pads. He's trying to score, but he also knows that if a rebound gets to the far side, Stankoven right there, stick on the ice where it should be, ready to sweep it in the empty net.
For Slovakia on that power play as Gaucher steps back on. The centering pass broken up. Here they come. It's a 4-on-0.
It's a jailbreak.
McTavish works right in. McTavish in, shoots, scores! Who needs 4 when you do that?
You better score if you're not going to pass on a 4-on-0. Oh my goodness. Knocked down by Petrovicki's attempted to put it on net, and he'll work through it. And all of a sudden, one quick glance. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think. Power plays are good.
Bouncing puck in behind Sturbach. Bouncing in for McTavish. Scores! Mason McTavish on the backhand loops it.
And there was a penalty being called. Will that be negated, or did it happen after he put it in the back of the net? It was often to do the drop pass, but just pull it laterally hard. Hands are almost close together. Rip a backhand upstairs. His hands are so strong that he's able to do things most players can't. No goalie interference on Bedard, even though he was right there on the back door.
That's Kupcho with it. Knocked down by Bedard. Here he comes again. Bedard, lead pass. In comes Joshua Waugh for McTavish. In, shoots, scores! Hat trick, Mason McTavish!
Bedard turns it over here, and he gets sandwiched by a couple of defenders. McTavish heads up, and check out the unselfishness of Waugh. I mean, you have to love this if you're a teammate. Waugh's an offensive guy. He led.
Bounces back to the sideboards, and Kometz slammed there by Osman. Osman picks off that pass. McTavish in, shoots, scores! McTavish has 4 and ties a Canadian record for the most goals in one game at the World Junior. Mario Lemieux, Simon Gagne, Braden Shen, Taylor Radish, Maxime Comtois, and Connor Bedard have company.
Well, Osman's doing a nice job trying to keep his spot in this first line, because it's his big hit that turns it over, and then he jumps off the boards to steal the puck. I mean, it's both the physicality and then good hard pass to McTavish. And how about this release? Loaded up. Zing. My goodness.
So here in the third period.
Probably his last shift.
Zellweger looks back, catch for Waugh, in, scores! And Joshua Waugh gets one playing with McTavish.
Broken line combination, but that's great for Joshua Waugh. You know that feels good. That connection there is, they've been good in this third. And it's Waugh beating Petrovicki to the front of the net. And making no mistake. Keeping your feet moving, get there first. And if you recognize McTavish, like what's a big tournament in this offensively? 7 points?
Oh, there's a chance of the side of the goal, and that's a stop check.
Yeah.
Taps it in.
Good for him. He generates a lot of chances. A stop check. You know, he's right seconds, and he's able to just grab this loose puck and quick hands tuck it in. No celebration. Let's move along, but another point for Joshua Waugh, who's all of a sudden come to life picking up points.
Bob Torrey, the GM of Tri-City, said that Sahanic was a leader on a rebuilding team. The long shot, score! They get through. Jack Thompson gets the shot. And finally, They get one through on Sahanek, and Canada's tied the game.
Some traffic in front. That's going way wide. That catches McTavish on the pivot. He's engaged in a battle with Mishak. Seals him off, and you get there, you get free, and take one off the thigh. It's that kind of turn, but he wins the battle. Look at him shrug the check. Oh, Menchik.
Knocks that free. Thompson in shoot. Rebound back in front. Stankoven turned away again and again. Puck still is behind the goal.
There it is. Scoop shot.
Ken Johnson with a spectacular goal. Scoops it and scores. And his teammates can't believe it. Well now.
What a goal! Kent Johnson pulls off the Michigan as they're having several great saves, scramble around, everyone's tired. And he goes for the quick spatula, get out of there! And up and quickly tucks it home. What a great recognition. Gets it up, Suhanek takes the bottom of the net away. He's thought about it several times this tournament.
And we've seen a number of players try it. We saw a couple of earlier attempts in the USA game.
When you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
Yeah. Seeley works on the power play. Center to score! Playing on the deflection. And Canada's got a 3-1 lead. Ridley Gregg didn't play in the third period of Canada's last game against Slovakia, but he's back with a vengeance here this afternoon.
A little help from Waugh, but it's very hard. He'll give a little beaver tail. He wants the puck. It's hard for penalty killers to get to their spots off a one drive. Kind of sorting it out, everyone getting their spots. And Gregg just...
He scored the goal. I just call it. It's an honor to do it. As the center pass goes to McTavish. In alone, Mason McTavish! Is that a little taste of Nikita Kucherov there?
No. This is the Patrick Laine special. It's the pull to the backhand, pull it back between their feet, and stuff it 5-hole. Completely intentional. It almost looks accidental, like did he lose this puck? No, you string him out, you pull it back, and you slide it 5-hole. We already saw Bedard send in one player alone. Pull it out, and then you pull it back. It is so well done. Mason McTavish has got all the finishing skills in the world, and look at them as Suhanek has to thrust his leg to the post hard as he can. Then you pull it back and you drive a Mack truck through the 5-hole.
And then you tap it in with a forehand.
That is so well done. 2 more for Mason McTavish tonight.
Canada's won the last 5 games with Czechia. Is at center. Chance for Stankoven to put it wide. Now back, Forster shoots, scores! Tyson Forster steps into that and rips it by Sahanek for a 5-1 lead.
Line mates, the puck pulls off from there, but cycles around the top of the offensive zone and then pops right in, and that's a perfect pass in the wheelhouse from Kent Johnson, and Forster able to walk right into it. Stankoven and Johnson will likely pick up assists on this one. It's a good hard pass that he gets a lot on, elevates it up and over the glove.
Hoffman kicks at it. Here's Bedard. Slides that back to Zellweger. Olin Zellweger along. Wrist shot, score! Tipped in front by Hoffman. And Canada's got a 1-0 lead. Brendan Hoffman strikes again.
Good job by Hoffman on the forecheck. Turns it over, and then Zellweger so good at walking the line. Drift one in. And Hoffman able to tap it down and through Merlainen. Now that one's going to be good, but it's going to be tight. Canada's got to make the adjustment from that.
In comes Ridley Gregg now jumping in, splits the D with a shot away. Merlainen save, rebound, score! Tyson Forster on the follow. And Canada's got a 2-0 lead on a power play goal.
Look to set up. He wants to try to challenge off the rush and splits the D, creates some confusion. And then, that's paying the price by Forster to get in there. Gregg challenges Merlainen, actually pokes it back. Does Gregg actually touch that back?
Shift for him. Flips it ahead to McTavish. Busting out with Bedard. McTavish goes rink wide and finds Bedard. Bedard in, shoots, goal! A lightning strike from Connor Bedard. And it's 3-0. What a shot!
Connor Bedard late in the shift. You think get it over the red line and dump it in. Bedard tops those circles, and he absolutely wires this. Not a great angle. He's got himself getting closed off quickly by Urmo, but he gets it away so fast. Carolina's there, but the shooter's better than the goaltender. That is throw everything he possibly can into his shot.
Zellweger tees it up and shoots. Good stuff from Carolina. Rebound, score! Busting in is Ridley Gregg. And it's 4-1.
Let me sink my teeth into it and be effective. So he's out there again. Ratu again. And watch him spin off. Ratu gets caught staring at the puck. And Ridley Gregg's able to beat him to the front of the net. Really good one-timer by Zellweger. So that puck's way in front of him.
Down to McTavish. At the point is Zellweger. McTavish shoots, scores! And Mason McTavish has his 7th of the tournament. And Canada's got a 5-1 lead. And that's another new
draw, keeping it alive, and then a rotation. McTavish slides into Johnson's spot. Says, you know what? I think I want a one-timer. Zellweger, drag him to the middle, create a bit of a softer angle so it's not so downhill. A little more square.
He fired that wide. McTavish gets to it, just takes a two-handed whack at that. Empty net for a stop. Check gains center ice. Finds Dufour. Dufour in, shoots, scores! William Dufour, empty net goal, and Canada's back up by 3.
McTavish probably gets another assist here as he chops it up, and Stopchuk and Dufour kind of kick it around, take a couple slashes, and I'm all for being unselfish.
Simon Canuck plays it back ahead. Ronan Seelig from Olds, Alberta, plays out ahead. Stankovic keeps it back across, score! Forster fires it home, and Canada's got the lead 1 minute and 7 seconds in.
Stankovic breaks down the Swiss right there. The ability to step inside his defender. Dionisio, take it to the forehand, and then put it right on a tee for Forster. And it makes it all happen. He dumps it in the empty net, and that's exactly this.
On the Swiss bench up cheering the shot block. Thompson back on it. Drops it back to McTavish. McTavish across to Seelig. Walks it and shoots. That's on the skate. Rebound, score! Jack Thompson on the rebound, and Canada's back on top.
Look who floats down to the back door and beats Algay to the spot. Is a fortunate bounce, jumps right on the stick, and a smart finish.
Help by Biasca. Barney swings that back, but the pass was fanned on Stankovic. Scores! The first one might have been in, but the second one is for sure. So either way, Logan Stankovic makes it 3-1.
Lights out good in this first period. Jumping on loose pucks, and I mean that went crossbar post, and Stankovic smartly staying with it. This is what a release this is. Crossbar post, and then shovel it back in. Stankovic has already got 1 assist. That makes it 1-1 in the first period.
East of Toronto, he's a Minnesota second-round pick. Half of the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds feeds it ahead, Denway with a chance, score! On the follow, Nathan Gaucher makes it 4-1.
That one touch pass to Denway in stride, and then get on your horse. Terrible rebound control of Pat Note. He kicks it around in between his legs, doesn't know where it is. Gaucher stays with it, tucks it home.
Canada missing a change now as Forster goes back to Zellweger. Cooley steps on, Zellweger for Cooley walking in, shoots, goal! Off the bench to the back of the net, and Will Cooley makes it 5-2.
Going equal possession, and it's Cooley who jumps on for Kent Johnson, who started the whole thing 18 seconds earlier, who gets lost in coverage.
Plays it back around, loose puck for Stankovic. At the line, knocked down by Kent Johnson. Feeds ahead for Stankovic. Logan Stankovic's got a break, scores! And Logan Stankovic puts the exclamation point on what's been a great game for him.
He gets his puck on the boards here and chips it out safely, makes a nice play. And yes, it's the middle of the ice, but he has support underneath. There's clearly a pass he could make, and it ends the game. That's why sometimes, as long as they're defensively aware, put guys on the ice who can make passes, which is really what you have to do to end the game.
For Canada last year, Kent Johnson played for Michigan and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now a centering pass for us to shoot. Oh, what a stop by Suhanik. Lost his glove, rebound, score! Kent Johnson cashes again against Czechia, and it's 1-0.
In this first period, he's wanted the puck on his stick, and he's making things happen all over the ice this line, keeping pucks alive, and then Forster getting robbed again on the back door. Look at this one by Suhanik, but Stankoven pops in there, smart player, keeps it alive, and Kent Johnson's there to tuck it home. All three members of the line involved in opening the scoring, and Kent Johnson.
In the Quebec League last year, about half the Czech players played in the CHL. Now the lead pass, skips to Bedard, in, shoot, scores! Connor Bedard strikes, and it's 2-0 Canada.
As soon as this play, and a good play on the breakout, slides through Czech, he gets tied up, whether to back up or pick it off. You know it's trouble. That you expect him to have a chance of scoring. And you see on the crossover, Czech just got tangled up in his own feet. Quick little look from Bedard, how much time do I have? Settle it. And that time, puck's way out in front of him.
Got his stick on it and hit the pipe. 45 seconds to go on the power play. In comes Stankoven, shoots, scores! Morgan Stankoven, power play goal. It's 3-0 Canada.
On a line change, that's a bad line change by Czechia. And Suhanik's thinking about both players. If you watch as that puck is released.
Then Johnson pivots back, drops it off to McTavish. And Canada gets set up. As Johnson has it, winds, feeds it across. McTavish scores! Second chance, and a fourth goal for Canada.
With this fake slapper, everybody, including Suhanik, is drawn in and drawn out to Kent Johnson. And that leaves a pretty easy one-timer for McTavish. Wide open net, tons of space, perfect pass, and a nice finish with the new twig.
Slammed down by Stankoven. Before, back across to Zellweger. Flips it back across, chance there. Waugh scores! Joshua Waugh with a big goal for Canada. Restores the 3-goal lead.
Sit back, I'm getting the forecheck, I'm turning it over, I'm running over the much bigger Juracek, and it's that play that sets up this quick little play. And how about the sweet hands on Joshua Waugh? Good look by Zellweger, he'll pick up another point. But the little slow dragger five-hole, and Cheyenne, you know, he hasn't been in the game very long, he's in a tough spot, tries to go with the poke check, but a little overexcited with.
Waugh comes in after it. Now knocked down for McTavish. McTavish works in. Moves to the side of the goal. Spins back and shoots. Nicholas over that score! Joshua Waugh! And Canada's got the lead!
Perfectly executed forecheck that starts with Joshua Waugh. Of course, him will Salmi turn it over because he's about to get hit. Get back to the front of the net. And Jatkala coughs up a juicy rebound on the wrap attempt from McTavish. But it all starts with finishing and then getting back to the front of the net and keeping your stick loose. And Joshua Waugh, who had an incredible offensive season this year with Sherbrooke.
Here. And now Zellweger. Shoved down Simon Tybalt, drops it back for Dufour. Dufour in, shoots, scores! William Dufour! 41 seconds into the second period, makes it 2-0.
The 56 goal scoring checking winger shows that shot. Starts with a defensive zone play here, and a little shove in the back by Zellweger, which will draw the ire of the Finnish bench. But there's Zellweger driving the middle, pushing the defense back because he did not put the puck to the wing too early. Waited till he gets to the blue line, then kicks it over, and drag, pull, change the angle, and what a shot from Dufour past Jatkala. And I think this is going to be a timeout.
It is. The Finns have failed. That was the way. Race for it now. Sealy trying to get to it. And Ratu had to retreat as Sealy got a stick on in. Almost a breakaway for Johnson. Now Stankovic, 2-on-1 with Johnson. In comes Stankovic, pulls it back away, can't find it. Johnson in alone. Oh, what a save! He now scores! Kent Johnson, a golden goal in Canada.
The ability to not panic in a tight situation. Kent Johnson marveled at his composure, at his hands, at his vision. And man, oh man, the guy who has more shots, more chances, more expected goals the whole tournament of anyone ends the tournament with a little rebound.
What a save.
I mean, Yakla, crazy save to start it, but Johnson, he doesn't panic. A lot of guys lose their cool when they don't make the first one, but he scrapes it out of there. And
by the way, you heard La Bamba play a moment ago. It was the favorite song of the late Joey Moss, who worked here for the Oilers for a long time, and of Ben Stelter, who passed away. Young 6-year-old boy. His funeral procession was yesterday. Went right by this building. He was a huge Oiler fan, loved hockey.